Welcome to another tips video on how to remove Bindy's UV gel nails. So you're ready to change over your manicure, or maybe you just want to remove it. What you'll need is quite a coarse nail file. This you'll take and you'll buff or file the top of your nail and just remove that top coat that was on that nail. You want to remove the shine and make it quite buff, only you don't want to buff it down too far. You don't want it to actually remove any of the top of your nail, just simply removing the top of the gel. This will make it much easier for the remover to penetrate into the gel when it's doing the removal. Even trying to use the nail file on the end of the nail or some clippers can actually help get that remover in under the gel. So just buff gently, not too rough. Make sure you go down the sides and all around the cuticles and make sure that gel is completely matte. You can see there that it actually does make quite a bit of a mess there, so make sure you choose somewhere that you can clean up easily. Some people like to sit in the lounge and do it, but be prepared to vacuum up later. Again, I'm just buffing that second nail and you can see there that it's becoming quite matte. I'm not going too far down that it's not actually penetrating onto the nail itself, but just going around the cuticles, being careful not to injure myself. I can then file the end of the nail and just make sure that that gel can be penetrated by the remover. You can see all that dust there coming off. And I'm just doing the two nails for this particular part just to show you how quick it actually is. You will find between the one-step gel and the regular UV gel, the UV gel will take a little longer to remove because you have a base coat, usually 2 or 3 coats of the gel and a top coat, whereas the one-step gel you may only have 2 coats or 3 coats of the gel. These here are little remover pouches. They actually have a remover inside, and when you take off the top you can see inside it has a little pad and that has the nail polish remover inside. You want to pop your finger in there that the pad is on top of the nail. There's a little sticky tab there on the side that you can peel off, and that makes it nice and easy to close them up around the finger. You just want that to be nice and snug. And you can fold the ends up close on the end of the finger and that will hold it tight for the removal. Another option is to use little cotton pads. I have some little cotton pads here and you can use regular nail polish on those pads to remove the nail gel. You can see here I've just got the regular nail polish remover. You may have a favourite brand. You can use that on your cotton pad, just those beauty pads, even a tissue can do, but just pop some nail polish remover on that. And then you're going to take that and you're going to place that on top of your nail. And then you can either wrap it in some aluminium foil, or I prefer these little nail clips. Pop it on over the cotton pad and hold it in place. Now, as I said, the one-step gel and the UV gel, they will take different durations as to how long it will take to remove. But generally you'll find after 2 or 3 minutes, the one-step gel is ready to start removing. The UV gel, however, will take around 10 minutes. So it's been about 2 minutes. I'm just going to show you. This is the one-step gel in particular. It's the same removal process. It just is a little longer for the UV gel. Just take your orange stick. And with very light strokes, you'll see here that I'm not using any pressure at all. It's literally just very light strokes that gel is now starting to remove. If it's not quite ready, just pop that little pouch back on. Refrain from picking at your gel because that's where you'll do damage to your nails. This one here was the one that I had the nail polish remover on the cotton pad, and much the same process. Just the pouch is a different product, but use that nail stick and just gently scratch away. Again, refrain from picking any of that gel as that will pick up little pieces of your natural nail and that will remove with that gel as well, and that's where you'll have damage and you don't want that. take your time, just pop that little pouch or the pad back on your nail and give it a little longer. You can see there that there's quite a bit of excess come away, and again, just choose somewhere where you're happy to clean it up. Okay, it's been around another 2 minutes, so approximately 4 minutes in total. And you can see now that it's getting closer to being able to remove the whole lot. Now, it may appear that I'm putting a bit of pressure on here, but you'll notice, you may not notice that it's actually quite feather light strokes that I'm using there, and that's coming off quite easily. You can apply a little bit of pressure, just be sure that it's not damaging your nail underneath. If it's taking a little longer than you anticipated, just pop that pouch back on the finger. The one-step gels can take up to potentially 5 to 10 minutes, and the gels themselves could take 10 to 15 minutes. If it's taking a little long, you can use a gentle buffer. This one is a very, very light grit, and you can use a gentle buff to see if that will remove the excess. We're almost there. It does take a little bit of patience to remove this, but it's much easier to do it yourself at home. And of course, we're not using any drills, and there's no chance of you damaging your nails if you do it gently. You can actually use your pouch to just remove the excess there. The pad inside does have that nail polish remover. And the same here, I'm just taking that one off, just wiping up my little bit of a mess there. Removing that little pad that I popped on. You can see that it's coming off on the pad a little, and just using that orange stick again. It's all a game of patience, this one. You can see that I've popped on the pouches on the other fingers, but I literally just did the first 2 in the video so that I could show you for speed purposes. And look, that's coming off quite easily. You will find the ends of the nails are usually the most stubborn. They will be the areas of the nails that you use your nails quite a bit, and you can have a little bit of damage either from a previous manicure or just things you're doing in the garden and around the house. And you may find that your gel will actually stick a little bit better there. So just take your time in removing that. And you can see there, that's all come off. Using the remover pad, just giving that a little bit more of a buff with that remover pad. And you can see there that that's all off. So really that took maybe 5 minutes, and that was all ready to come off. Just check that you don't have any gel remnants underneath the nail. And now you can go and pop on some cuticle oil or some hand lotion, and you've got your beautiful natural nails again. Just remove that little bit of fluff off the end there. Just going back to that other fingernail just to get that last little bit off that one. There we are, you can see it's coming off really easily now. Beautiful natural nails again. Just check down the cuticles, you don't have any in there. Remove off any excess. Give your nail a wipe. Really such a simple, easy process. You just have to go gentle and just have a little bit of patience. There we go. Just wiping again with that pad. There we are, just moving all that excess that I've got there. I can sweep that up later. There's Bindy's cuticle oil. This is a beautiful product to add those nourishment back into your nails. When we do our manicures, we generally remove those natural oils so that the manicure will stick and be a lot more durable. So add those oils back into your nails and give it that nourishment that it needs. There you go. You may also like some hand cream later as well. Completely up to you. And if you wish, you can now do another manicure, but I would leave it a little bit and I would wash my hands again before doing another manicure, because those nails now have those oils back on them. And of course, they're not your manicure's friend. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you've learnt something. And if you've got any questions, check in with Bindy. Have a great day. Bye.